Okay, let's get it. What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Sean from Collector's Closet coming at you with another review. And today we're going to take a look at the Star Wars Black Series Echo. Now, this is from the Bad Batch. If you ain't hip, it is a Disney Plus exclusive. So, yeah. Here he is. Typical Black Series packaging. Get this weird shaped box showcasing the figure, the accessories. On the side, you get a dope image of Echo with the helmet on. On the back, you get a nice little bio. You're more than welcome to pause it, read it for yourself, along with the same image from the side panel. 11 Star Wars, the Bad Batch, and yeah, that's pretty much it for packaging. So, if you're new to the channel, we do all unboxings live, raw, uncut, no editing allowed. So, handy dandy knife, and let's get it cracked open. How we gonna get this? Straight from the top. This is one of those figures. I'm on and off with the Star Wars line, only because there's a ton of figures that come out a year, and trying to keep up with Star Wars and the other lines that I do collect, it kind of gets difficult, man. If you're a collector, man, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So, but yeah, man, I seen this. I get most of them. I get most of them when I can, man. If I see them in store, I pick them up. If I pre-order and pay it, and it comes in the mail, I got it. But for the most part, hunting them down. If I see them, man, sometimes it depends on who the character is and how dope the figure looks. So I had to have him. Comes in a clamshell. Paperwork, file it, and let's get the accessories out. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I've maybe watched a couple episodes of the Bad Batch, and really wasn't my thing. But I mean, it was cool. But with kids, my hobby, work, I hardly ever get time to watch TV. So, get his blaster out, a little tape. But once I saw this one, it was a must-have for me. And one thing I appreciate about the Star Wars line, great quality, great sculpt, paint, detail, and they don't put those damn McFarlane ties on them. But there he is, fresh out of packaging. Get his feet straightened up. Does he have a doesn't look like there's a rotation at the waist, but we'll go over that once we go over the articulation. But this dude looks dope as hell. So, get the turns table out. Get him on a rotating table. And let's start with the accessories. Comes with a helmet. Nicely sculpted. A little bit of paint. Get some red. Some black. Smoke gray. And like an off-white. The back of it is hollowed out. So this does fit right over his head. And if you check that out, now I don't know how you would get that unported, but there is a peg in there, like so. So comes with a helmet. This funky looking piece here. Is this some sort of blaster? Sculpted nice. Paint is done very well. It's a nice shimmer to it. Silver, smoke gray. And it looks to be an arm attachment piece. So you get that. Comes with its blaster. Just done in a small gray plastic. Look like there's some flecking in it. Definitely is. Nice little sculpt to it. But there's that. And this claw looking thing here, which is actually shown on the back with that piece on. This is done in a nice silver, I want to say silver plastic. Nicely sculpted and detailed, so that's pretty cool. 4 accessories. That's pretty dope. Now here he is. Let's bring him in a little bit closer. Aim this down just a tad bit. Now the head sculpt on this dude, man, that face print technology Hasbro has, killing the game. Especially when you're talking about domestics. Nice weathering. Sculpted detail on his chest. I wonder if is that the Bad Batch symbol? Y'all probably gonna kill me in the comments, but hey, it is what it is. Get some nice red on the tunic part. Red paint here on the gauntlet area on this side of his arm. That face sculpt is dope. Look how good the face sculpt is. Get some nice silver paint, which is applied very well. Very, very well, surprisingly. For it to be that small. Backpack. Get some copper. Shimmery type of paint here. Some antennas, red paint. Does this port on and off? It definitely does. There he is. He got some pouches going on. No paint on him, but not the biggest deal in the world. Pouches down here. Man, this is a dope looking figure for sure. Let's take a look at the backpack. Get him standing again. Just a solid piece of plastic. Doesn't open up or anything like that. So this thing comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of accessories, which is pretty dope if you ask me. I think this thing was what, $22.99, $24.99. They did go up in pricing. I love how the boots have a nice shine to them, which is a lot different than some of the matted plastic that's on them. It's almost just like his chest area, which is done very well. Get some nice sculpted damage on it. Silver paint. This big blotch right here and right here. But yeah, looks really good. Looks really good. So one thing I will say about this Hasbro, the Black Series line is, man, the figures are dope. They look good. Nice plastic, not that cheap shit that you get with McFarlane. I'm sorry, but my Hasbro henchmen know exactly what I'm talking about. And yeah, let's go over articulation. Let's see, head. Now double ball, so you can get him to look up that far, which is really good. He also has a ball at the base of the neck. Looking down, no problemo. And with that double ball, you get nice fluid movement. Lifelike movement, man. I love that. Side to side, of course. The arms. Now, the shoulder pads are glued down at the bicep. So they get out of the way when you raise up. And he could probably go up even more, but it's running into his neck. But you get a nice T pose, better than a T, a little bit better than a T. Rotation. You don't get any bicep cut. That's the only thing that I don't like with the Star Wars line, man. But I will say this: to preserve sculpt, I understand why they do it. but you also do get better than the 90-degree bend at the elbows. So I like that, and that's where your rotation is. Not the biggest deal in the world, but got to point it out. Now on this arm, oh, it was just stuck. I thought it wasn't no rotation. Comes up that far. That little funky looking thing right there. I wonder if this just ports over this. We'll get into that in a minute. And also get your rotation out of that. That's done pretty good. And because of the type of arm it is, it rotates back. Looks kind of crazy, but what do you expect? Now the torso, he can crunch forward about that far, which ain't bad. Going back, it's pretty good. You get tilt, so you get some nice hula hoop action up there, side to side. And the waist, there's nothing at the waist, which not the biggest deal. And this is a separate piece here. You can see it riding up with the belt. Looks like it's glued. Matter of fact, it's glued on to his ab portion. Wrist swivel, and it has a horizontal hinge in and out. Now, there's no trigger finger on this hand, and he doesn't come packaged with an alternate hand, but we have a pistol. So he just holds the pistol. No trigger finger, man. I don't like that. And also, I wish it was a vertical hinge. But legs. Now, it kicks up, but it's a weird kick out, and it points in. So, and it runs into. So you see how now I do love the thigh rotation because it's hidden. It doesn't break up the sculpt. There's just not no flat cut like they do with the Marvel Legends. But as far as range, I mean, but he is in this like armored suit, so really can't too much complain. Going back, you get a lot more range than you do going forward. Just that part here just runs right into his pelvic area. Going out, you can only get it about that much. Like I said, this is pliable. It does get out the way a little bit. And you have a single jointed knee. Check that out. It's done pretty good, though. These things are meant to just, man, for real, sit on your shelf and look good. I mean, I'm not mad at the single jointed knee. There's no pins in the single jointed elbows. No pins. It doesn't break up the skull, and you do get some good range, so I can't complain too much. And of course, Hasbro, you get some dope ass ankle articulation going back. Not as much. Does go back a little bit. Runs into his shin armor. Going forward that much. And of course, you get nice rocker out of that. So, all in all, dope figure. For the price point and the accessories, it's a definite buy. I just wish that we had some rotation at the waist, but we don't. Let's get this ported back on his back. Got a peg and a port. You know how this stuff go. Bong. And it fits in there nice, tight. Doesn't fall out. As you can see. See if we can get the helmet on. Now, let's do this. Let's take the backpack off. Because he has this on his head, this doesn't come off. Nope. Oh, okay. That's why this is hollowed out. So, guess you unport it. Push it down on his head. Like so. And we got to work with this a little bit to get it positioned the right way. Then you try to close that gap, get that port, that peg into the hole if you can. I'm gonna try. Can't make any promises. This is kind of difficult. Okay, do it with one hand. It makes it easier. there's that. That's pretty dope. Looks good. Get this ported back on them. And let's see how these, there's no instructions, so I'm not even sure how this goes on. Does something, I don't see no separation where, okay, let's do this. Nope, that doesn't come out. And I have never seen a review on this, so I don't know how this goes. Does it pour it in here first? Okay, so it pours in here first. So it's keyed a little bit. Shaped. There's that. And then this just fits over the arm. Okay, I got you. Or maybe, or does it? Because that looks long as hell. Does it go like that? Let's see. Because I don't see this coming off. Maybe it just goes like that. And his arm up. Let's put his blaster in his hand. Even though it's not a trigger finger hand. This is tight. But we gonna get it. I hate that it's not. Is this supposed to be a trigger finger and they just didn't separate the finger? I'm not sure. He does have a holster for that pistol though. Here. Is there anywhere to... Nah, there's nowhere to port the other accessories like on his backpack, but... I mean, it's not... Let's see something. This doesn't come off in any way. Nope. So this does fit over. Okay. There's some indents, if you can see it, which is sculpted to go around these two sides here. That's what gives you the nice man, trying to make a pose with this dude. Let's see. You know what? Let's take the gun out. You see, let's put it in the holster, like so. Bong. Let's get that arm over like that. I'm not even sure if that's how this thing is operated, but hey, to get him in some kind of pose for you guys. Let's get him up. Let's get his arm more this way, that way. Looks like he's gripping it here. We're gonna get something out of it, right? That may be why you have the horizontal hinge. Let's see. Just bear with me, people. I usually don't do this, but I'm trying to get some type of pose out of this before we adjourn. You just have it resting. It's not on there as snug as I would like it to be. But yeah. Oh man. We gonna get it. We gonna get it. If at first you don't succeed, try, and try again, right? Ah, man. It's like get the arm down. There we go. Looks a little funky in the camera, but it's not too bad. And I'm afraid to even port this in. See if I can port that in without messing it up. I usually don't do this. Y'all know me. I don't think I'm that good in posing, but just want to play around with it though, instead of just going through, articulation really. But there he is, dope ass figure. It's a definite buy. Let's go over some size comparisons. Who I got next to me? Let's see. You know what? Let me do this. Let me get Paz Vizsla, Star Wars, the carbonized version. Bong. So those guys scale. Just pretty dope. Got my man Spawn on the throne here to help me rate and judge, my reviews, the figures. It's a definite go. There's that. Let me get my boy Lando. Now look, I know Lando peg warm on the shelves, but he's not bad, man. That's the thing. The Black Series line, even though the figures may not be ones that people are looking to get, are peg warming like Lando. The quality, the detail, the sculpt and paint, and the quality of plastic is solid. There's that. I can't have a comparison without my boy Major Blood. Bring the pain. Major Blood's a little bit. Well, I do have him crouched in this position, so he's rocking that cowboy hat with the She-Spawn rifle or whatever type of big ass gun that is. So those guys scale. Let's get my girl Riri. Always got to throw her in the mix. Here's Riri by Hasbro. Love this figure, man. I love that paint and the face sculpt. The color plastic that they use, that candy apple red. All right. Switch it up a little bit. I'm going to throw in Lobo by McFarlane. He towers over this guy. Check that out. Towers over him. 7-inch line though, so let me get my girl Harley Quinn. Another figure that I absolutely love by McFarlane. I know I talk shit about McFarlane, man, but he nails it sometimes. And we'll do one more. We'll do a Marvel Legends. Thor from Love and Thunder. And that's how those guys scale. So, all in all, when it comes to this Black Series line, I think I made, man, I haven't unboxed many. The ones I have unboxed are 100% solid. They never fail. The paint, the sculpt, the detail, the quality of the plastic is all A1. I may be a little bit all in on this line, man. I may cut back on some other ones, some other lines. McFarlane. I'm listen. If he steps it up, man, I'm right there with him with the DC Multiverse line. But, I mean, these are better figures anyway, man. But, I don't know, man. I'm really liking this Star Wars Black Series line. Anyway, there's your look at Echo from the Bad Batch Black Series by Hasbro. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. like, comment, and share. Let me know what you think about this one. And as always, man, you guys know my saying. It's your boy Sean, and I'm out. One.